You're in the middle of a mundane task, like chopping vegetables, and a friend you haven't spoken to in months flashes through your mind. Seconds later, your phone buzzes. It's a text from that exact person. Most of us are conditioned to shrug this off. We label it a coincidence, a fluke of probability, or a simple trick of a brain designed to find patterns in the noise. This perspective defines the individual as an isolated entity, a separate object bouncing randomly through a disconnected world. That sense of isolation carries a heavy cost. It leaves people feeling like helpless victims to recurring bad luck, cycles of debt, or the same toxic relationship dynamics that seem to repeat regardless of their efforts. These everyday synchronicities behave more like visible ripples of a hidden physical mechanism, a set of rules running underneath the surface of our daily experience that we can actually learn to influence. The foundation of this mechanism starts at the subatomic level with quantum entanglement. When two particles, like electrons, are created in the same process, they become permanently linked. If separated by thousands of miles, they remain a single unit. The moment you measure or change the state of one, the other responds instantly. This happens with zero time delay, as if space and distance have ceased to exist. This phenomenon was so strange that Albert Einstein famously dismissed it. He believed the universe followed strict local rules, and he argued that this impossible connection suggested the science was simply incomplete. Despite that early skepticism, the experiments have been repeated for decades with the same results. Entanglement is now one of the most rigorously verified facts in modern physics. Engineers use this exact mechanism today to build the next generation of technology. This hardware belongs to a quantum computer, which relies on entanglement to process information in ways a standard computer never could. Since every cell and atom in your body is constructed from these same particles, the logic of entanglement scales up. It suggests we exist less as isolated boxes and more as interconnected points within a shared universal field. In biology, this interconnectedness expresses itself through entrainment. This is the process where separate nervous systems naturally begin to synchronize with the rhythms of their environment. We see this physical sync when pendulum clocks swing in unison, or when biological cycles align. Humans are built to synchronize. This synchronization allows emotional states to move through a population like a physical current. When a powerful field of fear or panic is activated, it sweeps through a group, narrowing their perception and keeping them in reactive survival. Thoughts and emotions function as frequency signatures. They broadcast into the field, vibrating through the invisible web that connects us all. That coincidental phone call we started with is a perfect example of this broadcast. It represents two minds tuning into the same frequency signature, expressing a connection that exists entirely outside of space and time. Think of your life as intertwining currents. Each current represents a dimension of possibility, one defined by struggle, another by ease. Your repeating emotional reactions act as frequency anchors, locking you into the specific current where those experiences repeat. Shifting into a new current requires 3 steps, beginning with awareness. Identify one area of your life that feels stuck and write down every recurring negative thought. These are your current coordinates. Step 2 is recoding. Define a new, empowering belief representing the destination you want to reach. You are choosing a new frequency coordinate, such as, life is orchestrating opportunities for me even when I can't see them yet. Step 3 is embodiment. Spend 5 minutes a day intensely feeling the reality of that new belief. This physical feeling rewires your nervous system. By stabilizing a new emotional frequency, you force the external field to reorganize around your signal. This shifts the role of the individual from a passive observer of randomness to a conscious creator of reality.